What you see in your mind is what you get in your hand. Desire is the only prerequisite for getting what you want. The phrases I just said were taken from Bob Proctor's book, and they show us the power that is in our thinking. And the truth is that our mind, it's incredible. From our subconscious, we're able to co-create our prosperity, our wealth, and our success. Bob dedicates a chapter of his book to talking about the lucky lie. Because unfortunately, nowadays many put the effort and the practice of the law of attraction as luck. But we all know it's far from luck. If not luck, what is? In this video, I'll show the secrets that Bob brings to prosperity and how to multiply our prosperity in a way that will come running to you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive videos like this 3 times a week. Also leave your like to encourage us to bring more and more content like this. Bob Proctor was born in Canada. He dedicated most of his life to studying and understanding the secrets of the law of attraction, and especially the secrets behind our thoughts. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. What happens on the inside shows on the outside. Bob expresses that in order for us to be prosperous and co-create everything we want, we have to be up to date with ourselves. After all, our exterior is a reflection of our interior. And many people, even those who use the law of attraction in their daily lives, still do not believe in the magnificent results that the law of attraction can add to our lives. And with that, they may be limiting themselves to receive all the prosperity that the world has in store for them. Successful men become successful only because they get into the habit of thinking like that. About this statement, Bob expresses in his book, "The world is filled with individuals who magically seem to attract success. It seems that the opportunity suddenly appears and finds them without having to look for it. It's the Carnegies and Fords of yesterday and the Trumps of today. Some people believe that this kind of success is luck, but the truth is, every individual who has created success on a repeated basis has followed a pattern of doing the right things in the right order. Success leaves traces, and when we study these serial entrepreneurs, we can step back and identify the patterns that habitually affect them applied for each one. Napoleon Hill already broached this subject with Andrew Carnegie when he asked, "Is it not true that success is often the result of luck?" Carnegie's thoughts on the subject were characteristically direct. If you look at my definition of success, you will see that there is no element of luck in it. A man may, and sometimes men do, have opportunities by sheer chance or luck, but they tend to walk away from those opportunities at the first opposition that comes along. That is, opportunities may present themselves randomly and for no apparent reason, but success cannot be achieved just by seizing an opportunity. Certain principles must be followed on a regular basis in order to create success from these opportunities. Carnegie was, of course, his own case in point. The industrialist, steel tycoon, investor, salesman, and scholar knew that his extraordinary success was not due to luck, but to his consistent application of the same set of success principles to each new opportunity that presented itself. Trey Urban also recognizes that being in the right place when the opportunity presents itself is an advantage. But, like Carnegie, it's not this particular kind of luck that credits his success. It is the ability to identify this opportunity, act on it, and apply certain principles in order to maximize it. He has been behind the scenes for some amazing companies including JetBlue Airways, OneSky, and Azul Linhas Aéreas Brasileiras. Among his most notable accomplishments, however, was the founding of the travel discount website Priceline.com. Reflect on Trey's success, and a pattern becomes readily apparent. Success does not come from luck, but from wanting to be successful. Bob also teaches that just sitting around and asking will not provide us with the prosperity and wealth we crave. For Bob, deciding is a fundamental step, and deciding to apply is an even bigger step. Action is the secret. Putting your hand in the dough and doing what you like, along with the law of attraction, it is certain that prosperity will come to your life in an abundant and generous way. And remember to always be ready to receive all the prosperity that the universe has in store for you. Don't miss the chances that the universe gives you. One difference between successful people and everything else is that successful people take action. Bob also teaches us a practice to be successful. I would say I've had a lot of ideas in my life, some of which I've executed well, and some of which I haven't. What I've learned is that the best idea is the one that grows with other people's participation, because you start with an idea, and the ability to execute it alone is always limited. So surround yourself with people you trust to sort out the 90% that are actually a good idea, and take the 10% that needs some work and move it in a different direction. You need people to help you sort out what percentage is good or bad. For Bob, success breeds success. So surround yourself with successful people. Thus, you will quickly compare yourself to them and always want to grow more. As anyone who has achieved, it will tell you, success cannot be attributed to luck. Those who enjoy multiple successes follow a common pattern. They know what they love to do and use their experience and expertise to generate new ideas and businesses. Their success is not a game of chance where they defy the odds, but intentional implementation of success principles that have been employed by legendary thought leaders through the ages. When you apply these proven principles, success will inevitably breed success. Learning to recognize opportunity when it knocks, as the founders did when they had the opportunity to help found Priceline, is an essential key to success. The true mark of success is not in the opportunity, but in what you do with the opportunity. She's always knocking on the door. Start doing the right things in the right order, and you'll start listening. Never miss the opportunity that the universe will give you. Together with visualization practice and prosperity words, you will be truly prosperous. But it's not enough just to ask. We have to apply all our strength to the opportunities that the universe opens to us. Thus, the prosperity in our life will be unimaginable. If you want to know more about the law of attraction, more videos from our channel are showing on your screen right now. Click and see you there. If you liked the video, leave a like to help us grow, and subscribe so you don't miss any videos we post. To the next!